What's going on? How you doing? My name is David the Crook and welcome to today's episode of Mixing Monday, where every Monday I drop a video relating to mixing and mastering, whether it's mixing vocals, mixing beats, mixing songs, mastering songs. Today's episode is about mastering trap little baby type songs using nothing but stock Logic Pro X plugins. But before we get into the video, I want to remind you to subscribe and drop a like. I have a song here. It's called Misunderstood by Little JJ. I'll be placing a link to the song down below in the description so you can check out the full song.
I ain't from the hood, I'm misunderstood. Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic. And now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go get it and flip it gymnastics. I ain't from the hood, I'm misunderstood. Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic. And now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go get it and flip it gymnastics. I had to go get it and flip it, don't know why I did it, but look at my bands. You know that I'm in it to win it, or have you all wishing I gave you a chance.
When it comes to mastering little baby and trap style songs, there's some things you want to consider when you're using nothing but stock Logic Pro X plugins. You are gonna have to get a little creative. So one thing I do want to add to the song is an EQ. I'm using a linear phase EQ. You could use this, or you could use just a stock channel EQ. All I'm doing is just gonna cut out some of that low end, just to kind of smooth out some of that low end, just because I don't want anything below 20 hertz.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a tube EQ. One thing to take in consideration when you're using nothing but stock Logic Pro X plugins is you are gonna want to use certain plugins that add color to the song, just because, for example, like this linear EQ or a channel EQ, they don't really add any color to the song. So one thing you want to do is use plugins like this vintage tube EQ or any of the other vintage EQs to add that color. All I really did is I just used one of the presets. It's Master Shine. Every time I use it, it always sounds dope on rap songs, so I always use it, and then I just play around with some of the frequencies.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic. And now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go get it and flip it gymnastics. I ain't from the hood, I misunderstood. Decided.
The reason I'm gonna add this vintage graphic EQ is because you could pretty much get a little bit more precise on what frequencies you are gonna boost, and because this is like a little baby type song and a trap style song, I do want to boost up some of that higher end, just because we do want a lot of crispiness, a lot of high end. So I ended up tuning it +4 to 20, and I just boosted it up 1.5 dB.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic. And now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go get it and flip it gymnastics. I ain't from the hood, I misunderstood. Decided to enter this rap shit.
You could just play around with these high frequencies and just boost up certain frequencies that you want. You could also put the output if you want like silky, punchy, or smooth. I kept it on smooth. Now that I kind of have the song EQ'd and shaped how I kind of want it, I do want to add an exciter. What this is going to do is going to boost up those frequencies. What it's doing is just pretty much adding some harmonics. You can add color to the song, so like I said, when you're using like stock plugins, you do want to add color onto the song. You can switch through these two.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic. And now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go get it and flip it gymnastics. I ain't from the hood, I misunderstood. Decided to enter.
After adding the exciter, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a multipressor. It's a compressor, but you could choose the frequencies you want to compress. Because I did boost up those high frequencies, I do want to compress those high frequencies just a little bit, not too much. So what I did is I just pushed this multi-band all the way to 4, and then I just compressed those high frequencies just a little bit. If I were to solo it, it's just these frequencies.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic. And now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go get it and flip it gymnastics. I ain't from the hood, I misunderstood.
All that's really going to do is just going to help control some of that high end. Once we have that high end control, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a compressor. And then what this is going to do is I'm going to mostly use this compressor just for the color of the compressor, not necessarily to compress. So what I did is I have it on vintage FET. I have the distortion on soft just because it does add a lot to the song. It adds more harmonics and then it just makes the song fuller. I turned the auto gain on off, and then I have the attack very slow and then the release very quick, so that way the signal goes into the compressor, and then once that little needle moves a little bit, that's pretty much the signal getting that color from the compressor and then just sending it back out.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real.
You pretty much just want this little needle just to move just a little bit. It's not necessarily to compress the song. With Fat Effects, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of the bass enhancer, add some warmth, add some tune.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic, and now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go.
And then what that's gonna do, it's gonna boost up more of that low end, just because with this style of music, a lot of the low end in the song. I ended up adding a little bit of the compressor, and then I have a master soft limiting, and then I have the mix all the way up, output at -1.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active.
And then I also added a little bit of soft saturation. And the last plugin we're going to be using is an adaptive limiter. So what this is going to do is going to limit the song. That way we could push the song as pretty much as high as you want. And then I also have a loudness meter, because we're going to be aiming for -9 LUFS. That way when you upload a song to whatever streaming site you're going to upload it to, they're going to lower the song to some extent, because they lower everybody's song. So you're better off aiming to like hit -9. That way when they lower your song, it's still loud enough to compete with other songs. So I have the output ceiling at -2, and then I have a gain at 3.
Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is what it should, because I'm staying real active. My mama, she would buy me shit if she could, but money was slow like some traffic, and now I got ice on my wrist, and I'ma go get it and flip it gymnastics. I ain't from the hood, I misunderstood. Decided to enter this rap shit, but life going good, it is.
Like I said, I'll be placing the link to the song down below in the description so you can check it out. If you want to get your song mixed and matched by me, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or my website. Everything will be down below in the description. If you haven't seen me cook up live on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. I am hoppy on Instagram a lot more, cooking up beats, mixing songs, mastering songs. If you have any questions, you could just ask me on Instagram live, and I'll be able to answer your question right then and there. I'll also be uploading this template on my website so you could download it for free. It's going to be this exact template with the plugins like this. So all you pretty much have to do is just drag your song into it, turn these plugins on, and then just do the little changes that you need to do, like for example how much gain you're adding or how much compression. It's just doing little tweaks here and there. Now I remind you to subscribe and drop a like. I hope to see you in the next video of Mixing Monday. My name is David the Crook. Peace.